CNN Pentagon correspondent Chris Lawrence joins us live now to talk a little bit more about that. So, Chris, what's this all about?
Well, you mentioned there are questions. The hard part is getting the answers, primarily because Staff Sergeant Robert Bales, the medications he was taking is part of confidential medical information, like it would be for any of us. His medical records are sealed, so we don't know exactly what specific medications he was taking.
Okay, now I'm going to speak up on this issue right here. I created this idea of having background television, cable, and I want y'all to join in and weigh in on this here. Okay, about that military soldier, I would like to stress that you have to realize this here. Look into this guy's background, and I'm going to tell you something. Let me explain something to you American people out here, for those who don't know. Everyone on this planet have what's called a coping mechanism, your tolerance level. And it's like hearing a waterfall just going off, just dripping, dripping, dripping for the last 4 days. And finally it gets on your nerves. Or certain noises everyone have a coping mechanism, and eventually it splits or it snaps. Okay, when your coping mechanism snap, that's in your brain, we can call it chemistry, call it whatever. What happens then is that you can end up doing things that you actually truly not realizing what's happening. It's like the old people say, you get on those things, you get on my nerves. Well, what they should be saying, you get on my coping mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, what average people realize is that this man's environment that he had been subjected to, he was not raised in a society that tolerate and can deal with on a daily basis war. Now, if you take people from Afghanistan, different places around the world, their children were brought up in this mess of hearing bombs and stuff going out. Half the United States, well, majority of Americans, don't even know what a bomb sounds like when it goes off. They don't know what it's like to be around people who blows themselves up. You walking down the street and you don't know who next to you gonna blow something up. You see, so the thing of it is that this soldier, it cannot be ignored that this soldier was subjected to all this. And by the way, I'm sorry to shock y'all, he's only human. So the thing of it is, and this being real, the guy is a highly decorated, hell of a soldier, and for the Pentagon and any congressman or any people of that nature, they turn around and they say he's a bad person. First, look what you have subjected these soldiers to, is number one. Then you're going to realize what's really going on. Okay, if you can understand what's called a coping mechanism, you get on my nerves. Okay, my heart goes out to the victims and then what have you. If this is really the case, if he left the post and then went out for a drink or whatever, whatever he did, and came back, somebody probably killed them people behind him. Who knows the real truth? But if this scenario is the truth, there's no doubt mental health plays a major role in this here. And I'm just sorry, in this country, you shouldn't jump so fast to prosecute the mentally ill. Okay, now, Congress and everybody is upset because of the relationship with Afghanistan and what have you. I'm asking the American public to find out, why is America so damn involved in Afghanistan to the point where, see, there's several things don't make sense. Okay, first, you have corporations that want this water. How you think? Look at these people for once who makes these tanks, campaign against the government to spend billions upon billions of dollars in order to keep their tanks and stuff out there in these war zones and all this war equipment, national defense equipment and all this. Right now, it was said that there's certain congressmen and representatives of the House leaders of the House is saying, okay, they trying to shove extra tanks down the taxpayers' belly down there in the Pentagon. So the real relationship, first of all, I'm going to tell y'all, United States can, if chose, shut itself off from the world, have the capability to defend itself from any country's attacks. Okay? Now, I'm like this here. After all these years of being there, okay, these soldiers are there to dodge incoming rockets at them to move. They cannot fire back. Can you imagine you being fired up on and you in Afghanistan and you cannot fire back? Do y'all don't even realize the people don't realize and Congress don't care what these soldiers are being subjected to in their families. So what they turn around and they say, okay, who cares? As long as the stocks of the National Defense Corporation, taxpayers' money, splitting the bill, we don't care who get killed or what happened to them. This is a direct result of Congress just trying their best to please corporate America and these people who makes all of this equipment to just do what the hell they want to do. Now, and saying this and ending this here subject, I would like to say this here. Thank God that we have a president that thinks, that get paid to think. Barack Obama, I thank you for not allowing the Republican Party and these idiots to try to drag you in, drag us in, drag American people and their family in another war fast. Okay. All they want to do is drag us in a war, and then they turn around and say, there go Obama. He created another war, senseless war. Yeah, what's happening in Syria is wrong as shit. And it's sad. But another thing in Afghanistan, after 10 years, man, y'all can't get it together. We need to come home. We need to bring our soldiers home, our tanks home. We need to, take care of home first. You hear me? Y'all keep in mind there's hundreds of billions of dollars being spent of taxpayers' money. The same damn thing them Republicans talking about. Lesser government? No. We need a more stronger government, a more working together government. And again, all these clowns who saying my party, is simply telling you they're not for the people of we are the people. You hear me? Okay, they are not for the people. Get it? Tea Party, all these organizations, these societies. And the minute we get someone, President Barack Obama, for the people, you're going to have all these things up against him. Okay, I just don't get this thing. Out of all the cases that the Supreme Court sit back and ignore and won't fully deliberate on, and they won't give a full opinion, how do, first it was this birth certificate jump past cases 10 and 20 years been up there, and now all of a sudden here it is the Medicaid plan, whatever this thing is. Okay, because these people is pushing that hard. Can someone push into, do me a favor, call your congressmen or whatever, your town hall meetings, why All these bogus bills, stupid bills are being passed at the expense of the taxpayers to ban Christmas trees and all this crap. This is not a game. All right. You want to know who the biggest welfare recipients is? Congress. They get their money the same way people on SSI and Social Security get it. They want all of it. How about that? All right, now, you check out my other video under, thank you, under bottom line 1220. Sorry, 2012. This wires me up, man. Believe me, YouTube, Facebook, Skype, y'all do me a favor. Make this thing go viral. You click into mine, I click into yours. Because CNN, again, is regulating the thoughts of the voters and the people. Y'all know that Bin Laden ass should have been dealt with the way he was dealt with, swift the way he was dealt with, and it made a clear statement with that the capabilities of the United States of America powers God with the blessings and the capabilities and the strength of our voluntarily soldiers. This soldier should be looked at with all fairness, what he's been subjected to. There was a story where a child was actually, they found a child that had never been outside for 12 years. She didn't know nothing about society and couldn't even speak English. That's how bad it was. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm gonna do this little thing right here for a while. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna say some crazy things. But one thing, that's what's so great about America. Thank you very much. And I'm fit to make another one, so someone asked me to start cutting them short. And I'll see you on the next series.